It is Werewolf Week, and I am here with the Kiki Frags. I don't know if you guys know him. He's been around.
Oh,
He's been around the
let's
vertical space
go.
a little bit. Right now, he's in China. So we're talking with Kiki. It's 8 p.m. there and 8 a.m. here. Well, now we're at 9, but anyway. So other side of the world, Kiki Frags. So happy to talk to you about your
What is
werewolf.
up, gang? What is up? I think I just woke up probably everyone in this hotel room, but that's okay because they needed to hear the official howl.
I
So
got the
welcome to Werewolf Week.
Yes, the official howl. I love that. I love it. I got a knock on the door at like 12:30 the other night in my hotel right now. So I'm like, too loud.
That's okay. They just don't get it. They just don't
They
understand
don't
the
get it.
passion that
They
comes
don't
with
get it. The energy, the
they don't get
the
it.
the energy of Werewolf Week. It really is channeled through all of us. We're driven by instinct right now. There's no room for cultural morals or mores or anything. You know, we got to be
Not
loud.
at all. No, the only thing that we respect is the moon goddess,
The
Queen
moon.
Universe. You know,
Yes, and I'm just a wolfless omega, and no one likes
I'm
me.
just no one likes you, and you need an alpha and
I
some
need an
random pack
alpha.
to come and
Yeah,
save your
I
day.
need to find
So,
my mate. I haven't found my mate yet. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna
I know,
die.
my nose is a little stuffy, so I can't find them yet. You know, like
I haven't gotten my wolf yet, so I just like
yeah, an
instinctually. It's
alpha
just
with an alpha with an allergy might be a problem. So
it would be it would be. I love. There's actually a couple of them, and like the alpha like sniffs the girl, and I sometimes wish that would like they would lean into that just a little more, just for like the camp value of like sniffing someone else. Like,
that'd be great, like a nose insert, like next to like their arm, like
he did.
yeah,
Okay, so Eric Gilmet did do it in one of them. He like sniffed her. It was the best thing I've ever seen.
you
It
know
was.
what? If that was my arm, I'd never washed again. I mean, I'm his beta after all. So.
I love it. Oh my goodness. So yeah, he sniffs. So sniffing is, yeah. Yeah, I love that so much. So Kiki, you have been a beta thrice, 3 times, and you were actually nominated to in Aileen's I Love Vertical. She did a challenge and you were the beta chosen. I mean, you were up against some pretty strong betas. I mean, us girls, us Verti girls, we love our betas. I mean, they are the emotional core for the alpha, you know. So
I mean, beta B stands for backbone. You know, like
he's
someone's
badass too.
someone's got to carry the pack when the alpha's gone. You know, like
Well, and when the
they're
alpha
busy.
totally falls apart because he found his Luna and she doesn't like him. I mean, there's a lot of weight there. Yeah.
You know what? So I just got to make sure that I'm the collar. You know, don't
Yeah. I love it.
I'm the leash. I'm the leash. Don't
You're
go too
the
far,
leash.
bud.
Yeah.
Don't go too far.
Don't go too far. And
Um,
you're always the one that they rely on. It's yeah, no, beta's a very, very important role. And I love like your beta roles have all been good and you've had a good presence. I love it when the beta gets to be like that kind of emotional center, the one who kind of grounds the alpha, the one who not only is like the assistant, but also just has a good role. I'd love to see the beta fall in love with like the best friend of the Luna, you know, but
that'd be kind of cool.
I would
Well,
love that.
it's funny. Actually, the first one I did was with the legendary Alpha, the number one,
Yes.
the
Alpha
one and
number
only,
one.
the one. We already know what I'm gonna say.
We know. We
Eric,
know where you're
that
going.
Alpha Rick, as I call him,
Yes.
and he's in my cell phone contact as that. So,
Is he really? I
um,
love it. Alpha Rick.
um, so he's great.
Yeah.
I'll always be his beta through hard times
Yeah.
and best of times, the worst of times.
You're there
I'll
for
always
him when
be
he
there.
falls. You're there. Yes.
Yeah. So in the first one that he ever did, that was back in 2023. The coolest thing about this role, one, I was actually a human beta. I had no
Oh.
special powers.
I didn't.
Crazy enough.
Did that come out in the? Because I just watched that one. It was Forget Me Not, right? Forget Me Not. No,
Yep.
no, no. Yeah, Forget
No,
Me Not.
it was Omega's Return.
Wait, where is it? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. Omega's Return. You're right. You're right.
And this one, it was crazy because what you just described actually is what happened. So I started as his confidant, his best friend, his beta. I was
Yeah.
human. I fell on a hard time, and I believe his character's name is Noah. I have to look
Yes,
it back
it's Noah.
myself.
I have it done.
Yep,
You know what? Oh
yep.
yeah, yep, it's Noah.
And so what ends up happening is I am there for him through thick and thin, and he ends up finding the love of his life, and apparently so did I. So as the
Yeah,
story unfolds, my
yeah,
character ends up having this kind of crazy arc where he actually turns out to be the villain at the end.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's all because of
That is the one
love.
I didn't
Yeah.
watch on your list. I like watched so many to prepare to talk to you, but I didn't watch that one, which is really weird because it is one of the first English vertical like werewolf verticals. Is that
Yeah,
one?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not surprising though. Like, I mean, that was in Vertical's kind of phase one, like Marvel phase one.
yeah,
You
yes,
know what I mean?
yes,
Where there, I think there's a lot of kind of growth and there was some growing pains. So that
yes.
one had although it was great, I feel like Verticals have come so far.
So far.
Um, and so don't knock yourself. I only need you to watch every single one of my other ones. So
I will. I watched every single one of them, every
uh,
single one, and I'll review them all tomorrow.
yeah.
No, I that one was a little clunky. It was that one. The script was a little like it was a little blocky. Things felt not so smooth, but the
It wasn't
characters were
color
there.
graded. Editing wasn't necessarily
Yeah.
what is used to now. I think a lot of
No.
techniques have been developed.
Yeah.
So kudos to the team for diving into something that
Huge glow up.
had no kind of precedent. So I think that was kind of the start of it all. One of the first. I know there's been a couple others here and there,
Yeah.
but
But
either
then you
way,
went to. But then you can compare that to the cursed Alpha's mate.
promotion.
And how yeah, it's really good. It's really a good one and spicy. But you can compare and contrast those two almost like night and day. That one
Yeah,
was so glossy and so polished, and the script was so fire, and the villains were really villainy, and like it just like it was very like that was like a night and day difference from your first werewolf vertical to the last one that you did. Like it must have
it
been.
really. Yeah, I think that's a great example of kind of like
Yeah,
the trajectory. Like it was,
yeah,
I'm so grateful for ReelShort. Shout out ReelShort for believing in me and putting me onto that project, and shout out to my co-star Maria and there's a lot of villains in that one. So kudos to
yeah,
all the villains that really really took it to the next level and made that project as successful as it was. Because without you guys, it wouldn't
yeah.
have as a great of a hit.
Oh,
And
it was good. And
yeah,
it was hot. I okay, like I don't need like porn per se, but I mean like I liked it. I liked it was just on the line for me and I really, really liked it. So you guys did a great
I,
job delivering on
I'm glad
that
it
one.
didn't cross your line. I'm glad it didn't cross your line.
It
I
didn't cross
know.
my line. I don't I'm a pretty open person. So, but yeah, it was good. I liked it a lot. I liked the whole arc. I liked oh, what was the name of your Luna? Oh, anyway, I liked that she had to learn about the world. I liked it all. And oh gosh, the villains were so good. So good. Mara Maloney, I love her so much.
Oh my, she's great.
Oh,
She's great.
she is.
Natalie was great. Mar,
Yep.
there's
Yeah.
Dallas. Like there's so
Yep.
many villains. Like there's
So
so
many,
many
which
villains.
I personally like that when they layer the villains. I call it villain layering, TM. But like I like it when they do that. It doesn't because that role has to be really challenging because it's like so much drama that you bring to the vertical. Like you're like the chaos coordinator, and so that has to be a pretty heavy role. So it's nice when they give us multiple villains.
It added some depth. It
Yeah,
added some
it
depth.
does. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So that role was great. I'm
I
so
loved it.
glad that I practiced my werewolf howling in my apartment. Had a couple of knocks on my door myself.
I love it.
Like hey, like Kiki, I know there's no dogs, in the apartment. They're not allowed. So could you just stop that?
That you're like, no, I'm really channeling something here. It's a full moon, you
It's not my
guys.
fault. Like, I'm a dog.
I'm a
I'm a dog. Woof
dog,
woof.
bro.
Woof, woof. I'm a dog, bro.
Oh, I love it. Well, that was like one of my questions that I've like to ask people is like, did you have to practice? Like, did you have to practice growling and howling and like kind of it's almost like and we kind of touched on this in the last fan talk your voice, you whisper talked like the whole time. Like you went into this register that like, I don't know. I know a lot of people that would destroy their voice, you know, because whispering is actually really hard on your voice. But you did it and you were fine.
Like people are always like, Kiki, you have like a library of voices. Like I know a couple fans reached out being like, hey, I've heard you in like four different verticals. Like, are you dubbed, man? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on? I swear to
Yeah.
God, every single one is just like you pull out a different tone.
Okay.
And
Yeah. Well,
and
that
you know,
one you went, you can hear it in your register. Like you can hear that you could go like low and deep and like quiet, you know, and that's what you did. Like that whole vertical, you were like whisper talking, but it's so werewolf. It was so perfect.
I was waiting for my opportunity to like finally do an alpha one. I wanted to so
Oh,
badly.
yeah. Oh, I bet.
And so when that time came, like I I know I really and there was hard parts with the vertical because I really wanted it to be right, and it was one of the most challenging roles for me, not because of anything or any, like issues on set. Like it was all
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
me trying to take on this role.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know it's something that I was a little nervous on, I'm not gonna lie.
I
When
actually
it
remember,
wraps.
yeah, I remember messaging with you and I was like, I'm watching this. And you were like, oh, I'm so nervous about it. And I remember you were like so trepidatious about it coming out and how people would react, but it was phenomenal. It was really
I
good.
was. I really was. It's something I had to experiment with. I know I had my challenges where I was like, I don't feel like I'm hitting it in my head.
Mm,
I
you
had the
got it.
confidence and reassurance of the director and producer. They were really patient with me. They made sure that you know, they checked in, and they also gave really good notes on how to improve the role. And shout out to Maria again, just to
Oh,
allow something, because it was also my, honestly, I think to this day I'm not sure if there's something a little bit more spicy than that one. I know I really had to be
I
vulnerable on that.
I bet you did. Yes, you did have to be vulnerable. I could see that because not a lot of verticals go where you guys went. Um, and I'm sure I could see that being a challenge. Did you? And anyway, but that is fascinating. That
What were you about to ask? What were you about to ask? What were you about to ask? Oh, I'm so curious.
I can't remember. My train of thought was lost. Seriously, I have the
Good
worst
save. Good save.
ADHD, and it just went whoop
Oh yeah. Okay.
right out my brain. So if it was there, it was probably something about that one scene in the shower. But we don't have to.
We could talk about the one scene in the shower.
The scene in the
There
shower.
were that
That was.
the notoriously famous shower scene.
There aren't a lot that
And
go there, and you did it.
the funny thing about that shower scene was we filmed about like 2 hours away in January. It was pretty cold in the mountains in a cabin, very beautiful.
Love
Reminded me a lot
it.
of Vermont and upstate New York, where
Oh,
I kind of spent a lot of time when I was a kid and in my younger adult years. And it was hard because, mind you, I was freezing my butt off, and I am not, as people know, wearing much, if anything.
yes, yes.
And so you already know like what happens when guys are cold. I'm like kind of already embarrassed about that. I'm like, guys, I promise, like can we get like some heat in here? Like, come on, come on.
You're like, this isn't gonna work, you guys. This isn't
I was like, everyone, eyes up here.
gonna work. Oh my goodness, I love it. That's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. But that scene pulled off. It worked. It worked, and it ignited this whole chain for you guys. It was good. It was really good. But I love that it was cold. That's funny. Actually, it's funny. Jake Hobbs tells about when he was filming his mafia role and the shower scene. So he's always in a shower scene where they're like rubbing their abs down. I don't know. You've probably done those too, but
Oh, for sure. But Jake Hobbs has some of the best abs. So shout
he
out Jake.
really has.
Love that man. Love him.
Yes, he has some spectacular abs. He really does, as a ab connoisseur in the vertical world.
I get it.
But
I get it. I'm waiting for your rankings, to come out.
oh, I
Uh,
don't want to do that to you.
I heard.
I
I
would
heard. I
never.
heard. Oh, rumor has it's coming out.
There's an ab ranking. Okay, I'll put it together just for you, Kiki. If you want
Thank you.
it, I'll do it. No, but
I mean,
he tells the
yeah.
story about the shower scene that he had to do in his mafia vertical, and there was no hot water and he had to stand under the shower, and they like took obnoxiously long, and the water was ice cold. Anyway, that was a fun scene. And they were like trying to steam things up and, make it look, and it was like ice cold. So yeah, I can only imagine. And then you had to go above and beyond that scene and do more. So good on you.
Do more.
Thank
Tune
you
in,
for that gift of
tune
that scene.
into My Cursed Alpha's May if you want to see more, guys.
Yes.
If you want to see what we're talking about.
You need to watch it. It's
Mm.
actually a really, really good vertical. And I really like the arc in it. I like your relationship. I'm kind of I get kind of picky in the end about what goes where and how the pacing is, and I'm all fun and games until someone just gives me a plot purgatory and I'm stuck for 10 reels and a banquet scene. But it was good. I was like I was on edge the whole time in that one. And you are an
Yeah,
amazing beta. And don't you have another one coming out? You have
I
another.
do. I do. That one is with Francesca and Gabe. That was filmed in China. A lot of
Okay.
um, a lot of really cool, kind of like a different just flair to werewolfing. I know.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I think I don't even know if the moon goddess was mentioned once. So this
Fine.
it's different.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm excited for it because it's great that I get to work. I think that's some of the best parts about being a beta is that you get to actually work with other guys who you don't normally get to see often. I would have
Yeah.
never met Eric if I didn't have that opportunity, nor Jared Harper. Shout out to Mariah and Jared and Tate
Yes.
um,
Yes.
for one that we all did together. So I've done, like you said, I've done a couple,
Yeah. Yeah. You
and
have. Yeah.
I've been blessed. It's been such a great ride, and
Love it.
it's great that I get the opportunity. I'm never shying away from it. I don't like to think like my ego, like, oh, like I'm too good for that. That's where I started,
No.
and now I'm here, and I got promoted. I got promoted.
Yeah, you
Everyone,
did. Yeah. You
I
got the
have I have
vertical
my own
glow up.
path.
You got the
Yeah, I have my
vertical
own
glow
path.
up.
I have
Yeah,
my own path.
you do.
Um, Mind you, I had like a beard. I was like a little hairier. I put on like a couple good pounds just
Wait,
because
for the new one that's coming out?
no, the Cursed Alp's Way. I had like a little 5 o'clock shadow. They like
Oh,
notched my eye. The aesthetics were
yes.
there. I was looking.
They
I was looking a
were.
little werewolf. You
You were,
know.
and you like, and it's funny when I saw you in that when that role came out, when they were advertising it, I'm like, oh my goodness, Kiki is a werewolf. Like the leather jacket, like you didn't wear the suit in that role.
Imagine a three-piecer like that. Like that was the best part of probably about that vertical was the fact that they really leaned into making me rugged. Like they were like, "Don't
Yes.
shave. We're gonna. Is it okay if we notch your eyebrow?
I
Can
love
you like?
yes.
Can you actually have some like hair in your chest? Like, don't be afraid to like. I mean, have like still your abs as we just talked about, but like,
Yeah.
if you want to like beef up a little bit, like
Yeah.
you have the chance because it was right around the holidays. I was like, I got my mom's Italian cooking looking
You're like, I
forward.
gotta
You know,
eat. I gotta eat.
yeah, gotta eat. You
Yeah,
gotta
give me the
eat.
pasta.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And
I
so
love it.
I shoot that one, and then it's funny. I had to do kind of like a complete 180. My next project, also ReelShort, was how to dump hockey stars. So it goes from like literally, the Mel kind of ruggedness to Levi, who's the NHA hockey player,
Hmm.
who's clean cut, comb over, kind of like looks a little bit more affluent. He's a millionaire. His wife Renee owns the hockey team. So
Hmm.
and and I also like slim down a little bit. So you can kind of just see like how I try to like fluctuate my roles, and I do lean into you know, going a little bit all in. I don't want to say I'm like Christian Bale out here, but I've definitely
No.
had my variety of looks
Hey,
where I
I
feel
would not put it past, especially in the werewolf role, if you were a werewolf on set the whole time and howled at people and growled. I mean, like that, like if it's like I've raised three boys now, and it's like their little fantasy when you're young to be a big, strong werewolf. Like it makes sense to me that you would want to embody that role as an actor. Like that would be fun to do, and you'd want to do it well for that
yeah, and
little
you want
four
to do
year
it and
old
you want to
boy.
do it well. You're
Yeah,
like,
for that little 4 year old
I'm
boy.
gonna go all in. I'm
Yeah,
gonna like
I know.
I didn't just practice howling in front of the mirror for about 10 minutes, 15. Oh, and like I had to do like I remember the director and I like were talking about how like they wanted me to change, to shift. Like, so
Yes.
I'm watching like Twilight, I'm watching Teen Wolf,
Oh,
I'm
Teen
watching
Wolf,
Thriller,
yes.
like how to properly like, you know, go
Yeah.
in and
Yeah.
change into the dog I
The
am inside, you know?
the inner wolf.
Um,
The inner
the inner
wolf.
wolf,
Did you
the
ever
inner
get
wolf.
to talk to your wolf? I can't remember because those are some of my favorite, like more campy side is like when your eyes start glowing and you're like talking to your inner wolf. Those are always fun. Betas don't get to do that really as much, but did you get to as
No,
Mal?
I really would love like a little bit more kind of a little bit more of a tension, a little bit more kind of they're butting heads a little bit. Maybe the babe's got to be reeled in because he's starting to get a little cocky, you know?
I would love that. I would love to see that. Actually, I started writing a werewolf vertical after doing Werewolf Week. I got a little sidetracked with my content. And in the one I'm writing, the beta is like not a good guy. It's very fun.
You
Yeah.
know, yeah, it's
He's
crazy.
like the anti-hero, like you were saying, like he ended up being bad. Give him more nuance, give him a little bit more play as a
Yeah, just
character.
like a little bit more internal struggle.
Yeah. 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 I love
You
that.
know,
Yeah.
so
But
you
yes,
know,
I
I can't
do.
wait, and I can't wait. Hopefully, I can't wait to finish product. You know, yeah, you already know who
Yeah.
to cast for beta, so
Oh yeah, yes. But yes, I do think everyone should go watch The Cursed Alpha's Mate. I like you as a you I really want to see you in more alpha roles. I think it'd be so fun. And your
thanks.
hair is like you got to do like I sometimes I'm like Wolverine, like let's get some good hair
People
too.
say like I look like a Walmart version of Hugh Jackman, so let's make it happen. You know?
A Walmart version of Hugh Jackman. I can see that. Yes, you do. Like now that you say it, you've got the like great like jawline and the smile. Oh yeah.
I just need like the mutton chops and like his hair to go like so.
His hair like in one of them, I think in the like in the like further they
Oh, it's
really
just
started.
identical. This is
Yeah, like
identical.
it is like you could have ears, you could do the ears. Okay, now you gotta, after we get off this, do your hair like Wolverine and send me a picture and we'll all have some fun with
I'll
that.
I'll see what I can do. You
Not
know,
teasing, you don't have.
China's hair products that I all left at home because the the air sprays are taking them on an airplane too
Okay,
big.
yeah, yeah.
So I'll have to have to wardrobe and makeup and see if they can do something for me.
That would be so funny, actually. No, I love that. That would be really fun. Yeah, I'm so glad that you embraced that role because and it carried. It carried. You did it. And then
I
yeah, good for you. Okay, trying to think what other questions. So we talked about being beta. Oh, what was the most like, so you've seen the gamut of vertical werewolf world and lore. What is the craziest thing that you thought you're like, okay, we're shooting this or like we're doing this? Like, I know you were as beta, but like, was there any point when you were like, what the heck are we doing? Like, especially in the beginning,
Oh my God. I know Mariah Moss. I know Jared. I think, no, I don't think Tate was there that day, but I know those two would know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, okay.
And there was a scene. I can't remember who was in the hospital bed, but you already know there's a hospital bed involved.
Oh,
And
100%.
and
At least 3 times.
at least. And so somebody, not me, was in this hospital bed. I believe it was Jared. And he was infected by, I think Wolfbane, because I think that's what does it in most of the time, being
Wolfbane.
the beta expert over here, the beta
Yes.
biologist.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I think somebody came to realize that he was poisoned. And this poor actor who was the doctor had to say the most ridiculous line I have ever heard in a vertical. Like this poor man, like was like, "Oh, thank the moon goddess. If the stars hadn't aligned properly, then uh, the blood infused with the lichens. I can't. It just had a bunch of like just buzzwords for werewolf lore anyway, and it was like a paragraph and a half. He's like, they got like the stars aligning with the celestial being, where the moon crystal luckily was infused with Jared's
Yes.
pop
Pop, the pop of
sperm, like and
everything.
we're all like sitting there like when it's trying not to like crack. Like I'm like,
Love it. I'm so glad you shared that. I'm so glad because I am hoping sometimes that that's what happens behind the scenes.
like
But then,
like Jared is kicking me in the hospital because his feet are underneath the pig. Like just try like don't laugh. And I'm like,
like, if you laugh, I laugh, and it's all done. We have to do it again, and
and
we
I'm
don't
like
want to do this.
I started to Mariah because like we're supposed to like look at each other and we're just like, and meanwhile like Jared's supposed to be dying, so like like we're crying, but just not because
Not
it's
because
sad.
you're trying to withhold the tears, the laughter tears. Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. I am so glad you shared that because I think that's just so real. And I know that a lot of people watching, like you guys do such a good job committing though, because it makes it feel really real. So thank you for not laughing, but at the same time, we know you're laughing. Like you have to. There's no
Like
way you can say some of these lines and not bust out.
no, like you burst into a bar and like I smell my pup's juice sauce here or something like that. You're like, what the heck is that? Like, is that a cocktail? Pop sauce over here? Like
Yes, I love it. I totally love it. That is so hilarious that the whole just and I'm so again, you guys dive in. You do it. You do it for us and we're so
oh yeah.
grateful. Yeah.
I'm like, you're gonna get on all fours and I'm gonna bend you over and I'm going to do something that's not appropriate for this chat.
Yes.
Like and you just can't crack. Like you can
No,
go
you
and like
can't.
giggle all you want, but you hear roll camera action and immediately like
Yes. Look at that. There you go. You're
and
in.
you gotta dial in a little bit.
That's your job. I could never do it. I can only be me. So I was talking to this manager, and anyway, it was a long conversation, and he basically in the end, I was like, nope, I can't act. I can only be me. I can only be me. I don't know how you guys do it. I really don't know. Like it's amazing. But like you said, it's kind of like playing pretend, and you get to try on all these different roles every day, and lean into your hockey star and an alpha and I mean, like it's just so fun. You're a
And
military
it's really
man.
cool. And it's really cool because you do every so often, I think, especially since I've gotten to meet a lot of other vertical actors, it's really cool to see everyone dive into their character. But what's also really cool is every so often people allow themselves to go into the vertical themselves. And you get to see like qualities that are very much in line with who like Kiki is
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like there is a cool part where you get to sometimes see that. Obviously, like your job is to be that character, but I think it's also really cool that you kind of you almost get a feel with who we are sometimes.
I think so too. And I think sometimes that is the beauty of like verticals themselves. A lot of people complain because we have all these repeat storylines, these repeat tropes. But that gives you guys that's why I like to keep watching them because it's a different actor. And what is that actor going to do? And what is he going to bring to it? And how are they going to change the role just a little bit to fit him? And so yeah, we do get to know your personality a little bit more, and you guys do get to play with that more because you've got to bring something a little different to the billionaire CEO who's trying to hide his wealth from his contract lover, And so, but
Obviously,
what
and
is that?
exactly.
Obviously. So what does that look like for Kiki? And what does that look
You
like for
know,
Eric? And what does that look like for Noah? Like everyone kind of puts on these roles a little differently. And I think it's great. Yeah.
yeah, because my CEO version, I've done a lot of CEO. That's probably my number one.
Yes.
Is a lot different from Noah. It's a lot different
Yeah.
from Eric. I would love to, and I think this would be so cool if I don't know how this would be possible, but if there was like a not a challenge, but like if there was a script that went out to like 5 actors, the exact same script, and you just get to see
Yeah.
literally like a split screen of how each scene would be delivered
Oh my goodness.
by like
You're
each
giving
each
me
actor.
you're giving me so many ideas. I'm actually going to start doing a live Instagram show in 2026, and we want it to be funny. So I've got a couple people on board with me. We want it to be serious. We want it to be kind of like the Jimmy Fallon of you know, verticals, like the talk show.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be a really fun challenge though. Like let's give all these actors the
Like
same script, and that's a good idea.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
like
I like that.
a scene or three where you just get to like actually watch these
Yes,
different iterations of the most identical, you know, you know,
exactly.
what would be identical in them, and just
Yeah.
seeing how lines are delivered, what actions do they take, what
Yes.
are they doing with their bodies, and
Yes.
same with co-stars. Like there'd be a lot of cool dynamics
That'd be fun.
um,
Oh my
to
goodness,
see how
that
that goes.
we could do that in so many different ways. Oh my goodness, Kiki, you just I got to write this down right when we're done. I got to
But
wrap up because I have to go somewhere.
no
I'm so
worries, no
sad.
worries. I
But
just want to say, Megan, thank you for taking the time just to sit down, have a good chat before we started, have a good chat
yeah,
during.
yeah,
I'm sure we'll have a lot of several chats after.
I hope so.
And for all you who had a great Halloween, I hope you guys were safe. I'm hoping that you guys had a lot of tricks, a lot of treats, and Megan, I'll let you close out.
Okay. Thanks guys for being here. Kiki, I will chat with you again. And I will post this soon, and I will post my review of, okay, I have one for you written out. I have the cursed mate, so I'm going to reshare that one. And then I have another one that I'm going to share too. And I might have a little Kiki surprise in my content. So be ready for it. I
And
might,
I'll end with this.
yeah. What's
I'll
that?
say, by the way, everyone, I am okay after watching Megan's most recent video release. So I
Oh,
know people have
yes.
been saying,
About the
"Mhm,
whisper voice. Yes. I was very concerned about Kiki during that one. Yes.
too many packs of cigarettes, too many. No, no, kidding. Too
Lots of honey and lemon on the throat.
honey and lemon,
You didn't need
honey
to
and
do
lemon.
that. Honey and lemon. It's the magic cure for everything. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Bye, guys. Thanks for being here, Kiki. We'll talk to you later. Okay.